Have you ever walked into your garden feeling a mix of pride and frustration? Proud of the lush greenery and blooming flowers, yet irritated by pests turning your hard work into their personal feast? You're definitely not alone. Every gardener eventually faces the same challenge: aphids, beetles, caterpillars, and mosquitoes that seem impossible to control. But what if your garden could defend itself without chemicals, traps, or constant spraying? That's where companion planting makes all the difference. This time-honored method involves growing certain plants together, so they support and protect one another. Some improve growth, others attract pollinators, and some act as natural defenders, releasing scents and compounds that drive pests away. In this guide, we'll explore 10 powerful companion plants that naturally repel common garden pests. These reliable allies work quietly in the background, forming a protective barrier around your vegetables, herbs, and flowers, helping your garden stay healthier, stronger, and more vibrant. So take a moment, relax, and step into the world of natural pest control through smart planting. 1. Marigolds, the garden's natural defender. If there's one plant every gardener should include for natural protection, it's the marigold. With their bright, cheerful blooms and strong fragrance, marigolds are far more than decorative. They are highly effective at keeping pests away with minimal effort. Their distinct scent, while pleasant to us, is highly unpleasant to many insects. Marigolds produce natural compounds, particularly theophanies, that repel pests like aphids, whiteflies, thrips, and even nematodes, the microscopic organisms that attack plant roots. When planted near crops such as tomatoes, peppers, beans, or cabbage, they act like underground protectors, improving soil health and shielding root systems. Their protective role extends beyond insects. The same scent also helps deter mosquitoes, rabbits, and even deer. This makes marigolds an excellent choice for lining garden beds or pathways, creating a natural barrier that keeps unwanted visitors away without chemicals. At the same time, they attract beneficial insects such as ladybugs, hoverflies, and lacewings, all of which feed on harmful pests. This creates a balanced ecosystem where destructive insects are reduced and helpful ones thrive. Marigolds are also incredibly easy to grow. They prefer full sun, tolerate less than perfect soil, and bloom continuously from spring until frost. French marigolds are compact and ideal for borders, while African varieties grow taller with larger, more striking flowers. One of the most popular combinations is planting marigolds alongside tomatoes. This pairing not only helps control nematodes, but can also improve tomato growth and productivity. They also work well in containers, especially when planted with herbs like basil or mint to help repel mosquitoes around outdoor living spaces. In short, marigolds are vibrant, resilient, and highly functional. They don't just beautify your garden, they protect it, support pollinators, and create a naturally balanced environment where plants can thrive. 2. Petunias, the colorful pest repellers. If flowers had personalities, petunias would be the lively and dependable protectors of the garden. Bright, attractive, and always working quietly to keep pests away. These colorful blooms are more than just ornamental. Hidden behind their soft petals is a powerful defense system. Petunias naturally repel a wide range of insects, including aphids, tomato hornworms, leafhoppers, asparagus beetles, and squash bugs. That's why many gardeners refer to them as a natural form of insect control. Petunias release a subtle but complex scent that interferes with how pests locate their host plants. When grown near vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, or beans, they act as natural companions, discouraging insects from settling and feeding. They're also very easy to grow. Petunias thrive in full sunlight, prefer well-drained soil, and benefit from regular deadheading to encourage continuous blooms. They flower from spring all the way through the first frost, providing long-lasting color and protection. Their growth habit makes them versatile. Whether planted in garden beds, containers, or hanging baskets, they fit beautifully into any space, including areas around vegetable crops. And beyond their practical benefits, petunias bring instant visual appeal. Their vibrant shades of purple, pink, and white add life and movement to the garden, while quietly serving as a natural defense system. With petunias in your garden, you get the best of both worlds: beauty and protection working together effortlessly. 3. Calendula, pot marigold. At first glance, calendula might seem like just another bright, cheerful flower, but its vibrant orange and golden petals hide a much more powerful role in the garden. This unassuming plant is a true all-rounder. Calendula's stems and leaves have a slightly sticky texture, releasing a resin-like substance that many insects find unpleasant. This natural coating helps trap small pests while also deterring aphids, whiteflies, thrips, and even nematodes that attack plant roots. If you've ever struggled with unseen soil pests damaging your crops, adding calendula nearby can significantly improve your results. Its benefits go beyond repelling harmful insects. Calendula also attracts beneficial species such as ladybugs and hoverflies, natural predators that feed on destructive pests. It creates a balanced environment where harmful insects are reduced and helpful ones are encouraged to thrive. Another advantage is its versatility. Calendula is both edible and medicinal. Its petals can be used in herbal teas or turned into soothing balms for skin irritation. So while it protects your plants, it also offers benefits for your own well-being. Plant calendula near crops like tomatoes, asparagus, or carrots, and you'll notice a healthier, more active garden ecosystem. It's hardy, self-seeding, and dependable, often among the earliest plants to bloom, and one of the last to fade, providing continuous protection throughout the growing season. 4. Borage, Borago officinalis. With its striking star-shaped blue flowers and soft, fuzzy leaves, borage looks almost like it belongs in a storybook meadow. But beneath its delicate appearance lies a highly effective companion plant. Borage produces a light, cucumber-like scent that helps repel pests such as tomato hornworms, cabbage worms, and certain beetles. Its thick, slightly rough foliage also makes it harder for crawling insects to move around, creating a natural physical barrier that protects nearby plants. However, one of borage's greatest strengths is its ability to attract pollinators. Bees are especially drawn to it, so much so that it's often referred to as bee bread due to its rich nectar supply. By bringing in bees and other pollinators, borage can significantly improve fruit production in neighboring plants like strawberries, tomatoes, and zucchini. It also contributes to soil health. Borage develops deep roots that draw up essential minerals such as potassium and calcium from deeper soil layers, making them available closer to the surface. When the plant dies back, these nutrients are returned to the soil, naturally enriching it. Borage is one of those plants that keeps giving back. It self-seeds easily, reappears year after year, and fills your garden with bright blue blooms and constant activity from pollinators. 5. Tansy, Tanacatum vulgare. If you want a plant that boldly signals pests are not welcome, tansy is an excellent choice. This herb has been valued for centuries as a natural insect repellent due to its strong, camphor-like scent and high concentration of essential oils. It's particularly effective against ants, flies, fleas, mosquitoes, cabbage worms, and even Japanese beetles. In the garden, tansy stands out with its tall, fern-like foliage and clusters of bright yellow button-shaped flowers. While it may resemble a wild daisy, its role is much more defensive. Many gardeners plant it along fences or at the edges of garden beds to create a natural scented barrier against pests. However, it should be handled thoughtfully. Tansy can spread aggressively if not managed, and its leaves are toxic to pets and livestock if consumed in large amounts. Regular pruning helps keep it under control while maintaining its effectiveness. It's especially useful when planted near crops like cabbage, broccoli, and squash, which are often targeted by caterpillars and flies. Beyond the garden, dried tansy flowers can also be used indoors to help repel ants and moths, making it a versatile plant that protects both your outdoor space and your home. In every sense, tansy is a bold, protective presence in the garden, strong, aromatic, and highly effective at keeping unwanted pests away. 6. Your rue, Ruta graveolens. Rue is a plant surrounded by a sense of mystery, ancient, aromatic, and full of character. For centuries, it has been appreciated not only for its distinctive blue-green foliage, but also for its remarkable ability to repel both insects and small animals. Its scent is strong and sharp. Some describe it as medicinal, others as slightly bitter. But one thing is certain: pests strongly dislike it. Rue is highly effective at deterring flies, mosquitoes, and aphids, and it can even discourage cats and dogs from digging in garden beds. Few plants offer this kind of dual protection against both insects and curious animals. Rue thrives in challenging conditions. It prefers dry, poor soil and full sunlight, making it ideal for areas where other plants struggle to survive. Its finely textured, divided leaves give it an elegant appearance, and when it blooms, it produces small yellow flowers that attract pollinators without drawing in harmful pests. That said, rue should be handled carefully. Its sap can cause mild skin irritation, especially when exposed to sunlight, so it's best to wear gloves when pruning or harvesting. Despite this, it remains one of the most reliable and low-maintenance plants for natural pest control. Plant rue near roses, figs, or raspberries, and you'll likely notice a reduction in pests such as aphids and beetles. It adds structure, a touch of intrigue, and a strong layer of protection to your garden. A quiet guardian wrapped in silvery green foliage. 7. Chives, the garden's subtle defender. At first glance, chives appear delicate. Slender green stems gently swaying with the breeze. But behind this simple look lies a surprisingly powerful defense system. These modest plants act as quiet protectors, armed with a strong onion-like scent that many pests simply cannot tolerate. Closely related to onions and garlic, chives contain sulfur compounds that release a pungent aroma. This scent effectively repels a wide range of insects, including aphids, Japanese beetles, carrot flies, and mites. Because of this, chives are excellent companions for roses, carrots, tomatoes, and even fruit trees like apples. Many gardeners believe that planting chives near roses helps reduce aphid problems, while also enhancing the plant's fragrance over time. Beyond their protective qualities, chives add beauty to the garden. In late spring or early summer, they produce round clusters of purple-pink flowers that attract bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. These blooms not only add visual interest, but also help maintain a healthy garden ecosystem. Chives are also incredibly resilient. As perennials, they return year after year with minimal effort. They prefer full sun and well-drained soil, but are adaptable enough to grow in a variety of conditions. Light pruning after flowering keeps them vigorous and encourages fresh, tender growth. Another benefit is their culinary value. Chives offer a mild onion flavor that works well in eggs, soups, potatoes, and salads. By planting them, you gain both a natural pest deterrent and a versatile herb for everyday cooking. For best results, plant chives throughout vegetable beds or along borders. Their fine texture pairs nicely with broader-leaved plants like lettuce or cabbage, and their scent helps mask nearby crops from pests. Over time, they may self-seed, forming a natural, fragrant barrier. Despite their modest appearance, chives are incredibly effective, quietly protecting your garden while enhancing its beauty and productivity. 8. Catnip, nature's mosquito shield. Catnip is often associated with cats, but in the garden it plays a much bigger role. This member of the mint family, Nepeta, produces a distinct minty lemon fragrance that insects find overwhelming. While cats are drawn to it, many pests actively avoid it. The key lies in a compound called nepetalactone, the same substance that excites cats. Interestingly, this compound has been shown to be even more effective than DEET, a common ingredient in commercial insect repellents when it comes to deterring mosquitoes. Simply brushing against catnip releases its natural oils into the air, creating an invisible barrier that mosquitoes, flies, and gnats avoid. Its protective qualities extend beyond mosquitoes. Catnip also repels aphids, squash bugs, ants, and flea beetles, making it an excellent companion for crops like cucumbers, pumpkins, zucchini, and squash. Its presence confuses pests and makes it harder for them to locate your plants. Catnip is vigorous and easy to grow, sometimes almost too much so. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, requiring only occasional trimming to keep it under control. Because it spreads easily, many gardeners prefer growing it in containers or hanging baskets, which also help protect it from cats that may be drawn to it. When it flowers in early to mid-summer, catnip produces soft lavender-white blooms that attract pollinators such as bees and butterflies. Even when not flowering, its gray-green foliage adds a soft contrast to brighter plants in the garden. It's also perfect for outdoor living spaces. Placing catnip in pots near patios, walkways, or entrances can help keep mosquitoes and flies away naturally without the need for sprays or chemicals. If you have cats, be prepared for frequent visits. Some will roll in it, chew the leaves, or simply relax nearby. To manage this, many gardeners grow extra plants, one for pest control and one for their pets. In essence, catnip serves as a dual-purpose plant, loved by cats and avoided by insects. It's easy to grow, pleasantly fragrant, and highly effective at keeping pests under control. Whether you want to protect your garden, enjoy a bug-free outdoor space, or entertain your pets, catnip is a practical and delightful addition. 9. Oregano, Origanum vulgare. If there's a plant that proves you don't need to be flashy to be effective, it's oregano. Most people recognize it as a familiar kitchen herb used in pizza and Mediterranean dishes. But what many don't realize is that oregano also serves as a powerful natural pest deterrent right in your garden. Its strength comes from its essential oils, especially carvacrol and thymol, compounds that many insects find overwhelming. These oils release a strong aroma that confuses and repels pests such as aphids, spider mites, and even ants. Meanwhile, beneficial insects like bees and butterflies are still attracted to its small clusters of pinkish-purple flowers, making it a balanced addition to your garden ecosystem. One of oregano's greatest advantages is how easy it is to grow. It thrives in full sun, tolerates poor soil, and once established, becomes highly drought-resistant. It requires very little care and spreads gently over time, forming a low-growing cover that helps suppress weeds and retain soil moisture. Planting oregano near crops like tomatoes, peppers, or eggplants often results in fewer pest issues and, according to many gardeners, even improves the flavor of nearby produce. Its scent acts like a protective barrier, while its roots gradually contribute to better soil structure. Even if you're new to gardening, oregano is forgiving and reliable. With occasional trimming and the freedom to flower, it will continue to thrive year after year, offering both culinary value and natural pest protection. 10. Dill, the dual-purpose garden. Ally dill may appear light and delicate with its feathery leaves and slender stems, but this graceful herb is one of the most versatile plants you can grow in a pest-resistant garden. It plays a unique dual role, attracting beneficial insects while also helping to deter harmful ones, making it an invaluable companion for both vegetables and flowers. Let's begin with its ability to repel pests. Dill produces a fresh, slightly tangy scent that interferes with the behavior of insects such as spider mites, cabbage loopers, and aphids. Its presence alone can help protect crops like cabbage, broccoli, kale, and Brussels sprouts, all of which are frequent targets for caterpillars and moths. Many gardeners even use dill as a trap plant, drawing pests away from more vulnerable crops. At the same time, dill is incredibly attractive to beneficial insects. Once it begins to flower, it becomes a rich food source for ladybugs, lacewings, parasitic wasps, and hoverflies, all of which help control pest populations naturally. For example, parasitic wasps lay their eggs inside aphids and caterpillars, reducing their numbers without any intervention. Hoverflies, which resemble small bees, are especially effective at consuming aphids and rely on dill flowers for nectar. Dill's yellow umbrella-shaped flowers are not only functional, but also visually appealing. They add a soft golden tone to the garden and contribute to a relaxed cottage-style look that blends well with many other plants. At the same time, they support pollinators by providing essential nectar and pollen. As a companion plant, dill works particularly well alongside cabbage, lettuce, onions, and cucumbers. It also pairs nicely with asparagus and sweet corn. However, it's best to keep dill at a distance from carrots and tomatoes, as it can inhibit their growth if planted too closely. Growing dill is straightforward. It prefers full sun and well-drained soil, and once established, it doesn't require frequent watering. In fact, too much moisture can lead to root problems, so moderation is key. Dill also self-seeds readily, meaning that once you plant it, it often returns year after year. Allowing some plants to go to seed ensures a continuous cycle and provides you with seeds for culinary use. In the kitchen, dill is just as valuable as it is in the garden. Its fresh leaves and seeds are widely used to flavor pickles, fish, soups, and salads. Fresh dill adds brightness and freshness, while the seeds offer a deeper, slightly spiced flavor. For best results, let some of your dill plants flower while keeping others trimmed for harvesting. The flowering plants will attract beneficial insects, while the trimmed ones will continue producing tender leaves for your meals. This way, you get both natural pest control and a steady supply of fresh herbs. In the end, dill is a true multitasker. It repels harmful pests, attracts helpful insects, enhances the beauty of your garden, and adds flavor to your cooking. With minimal effort, it becomes one of the most valuable plants you can grow.